Welcome to Bottle Grapes. Today I have two great wines for you today. I have a white from Italy and I have a red from France. Welcome to Bottle Grapes. I'm Kretschmar. Today we're up here at Caro Mio's in Ravenswood on Wilson Road on 1827 Wilson. A great B.Y.O.B restaurant. Love the B.Y.O.Bs. I'm sure you do as well, because that way you can bring out what you like. That's right. And not only that, you save a few bucks on the moment as well. Why should we have to pay $70 for a $35 bottle of wine, right? So, all right, so today I got two great wines that are making their mark here in the Chicago market. They're not highly popular. A lot of you may not know them, but that's why they asked me to get them out. So the Krunch Mania people out there, you guys, it's your job to get out, seek these wines, and build up their reputations. Now, the first wine I have here, we've seen this vineyard before, Valedoncia. This is the Ballerino. This is the 2011, and it is 100% Vermentino. Now, the Vermentino, you may not know it and stuff, but the thing about the Vermentino, though, it is a white grape. The leaves are almost like a pentagonish look on there, and the grapes grow in almost a pyramid shape. Now, they grow on a great slope facing the water and stuff, because they like to get as much sun as possible, and they like to get that reflection off the light, or the reflection off the water that gets onto it, so they can get as much sunlight as possible. Not a widely known grape varietal that you may know, but trust me, in Italy, they love this stuff. So, let's go ahead and get this a taste out and stuff. I'm going to tell you this is 13.5% alcohol, a little higher in the white, but right at my point level that I tell you about. So it should be a really good food pairing wine and stuff if it decides to come out and play nice on the palate. So let's get this thing here a little swish around. Beautiful, beautiful, golden color here. Have a nice little dark golden color on there. Really nice. I like that. This reminds me of the autumn time, right in that autumn, fall and stuff. Now let's give it a little sniffy sniff on the nose and see what we come out. Citrus fruit on there. Little herbs. I can smell some wild herbs in there. This is the type of wine, just off of aromatics alone, that to me, I feel like I'm sitting out on the back patio with, right about that 6:30, 7 o'clock-ish night and stuff. I know when it gets a little later, I like my bigger reds, but when it's kind of early, it's like that, and I like my whites. This kind of has that little feeling. It's not too light and fruity, but yet it's not too heavy, like that hardened Chardonnay, just off the aromatics. Let's give it a tasty taste out and see how it pans out on the palate and see if it's true to the nose. Okay, exactly what I said. It's got a nice crisp apple, but it's not that sweet. What would that be? That like Granny Smith. Not that Granny Smith, but more like that Macintosh apple. A little darker, a little firmer, not as sweet, a little bit more robust. It has a little bit more minerality to it. That's the type of flavors I get out of here. A little drier, has a little herbs in there. I get a little basil in there. Really, really nice. This excellent wine to go with your fish, your chicken meals here at Caro Mio's. and definitely food friendly, as well as a sit on the back porch with your your friends, have conversation. Between that, like I said, between that 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock time range, when you just want a nice something to get you going, this is a perfect wine to go with this. So 13.5% alcohol, 2011. Great wine to seek out and find. Now, the second one we have here is a Merlot, Sandpipper Merlot from Pays de Loc, France. And this right here is 13% alcohol. So it's perfect, alcohol range point for me. For the food, you know how I like my lighter wine to go with my food. In the past episode, you see we went 14.5, 14.7. So we're hitting some big boys up in there and getting some of that conversation wine. Now, we have ourselves a nice wine here, hopefully. It's going to pair up well for the meals here at Caro Mio up in the Ravenswood area. So let's give it a sniff on the nose and see what we get. Sweet blackberries. That is the first thing. It's got a little bit of a mint and mocha into it. I can get that at the end, but right at the very beginning, blackberries. I mean, it's almost like I took my face and put it right into a bushel of blackberries right there and just inhale. That was really good. I like that. And then it's got that mint mocha at the end there. That's a really good aroma. I really like the aromatics on this one here. Let's get a taste out, and hopefully it plays out better on the tongue than it did in the nose. We'll have ourselves a home run. So. Little sweeter than I thought, but not as bad. It's got a little chocolate flavor on the end that basically balances it out. So any of the foods that I would have up here at Caro Mio's with this, I'm definitely going to want something with the meatballs in there. I definitely want something with the red marinara sauce. It gets a little sweetness. If you like that little sweetness in your marinara, if you had grandma that would sprinkle in some sugar into the pasta sauce, this is the wine that you're definitely going to want to, pair up with it. If that, what you like. If you like that little bit of a sweetness, this is what you're going to get out of this one here. So, has a little bit of a chocolate flavoring at the end. Going to pair up nice with the meat, not so much with the chicken. But then again, that sweetness is going to do well with the chicken all the way through. Not bad. I'm sure price point wise they're going to be, not too bad. But then again, to find the pricing, to find this wine at your local favorite wine store, why don't you hook up here at the mobilewinedeal.com and download that app to your phone, and that will let you know your favorite store when this wine arrives. So, two great wines to seek out without in the Chicago market here for all the Crunchinettes to get out there, find these wines, bring a little love to these guys. Let's show them that Chicago, we are not only number 2 in the restaurant industry, we're number 1 in the wine and food pairing. Well, I'm Kretschmar. I'll find the wine to save you the time.